Okay, Carla, this is just for you to show you what the top of this looks like at night. No other lights on in the house. It's all dark. I want to show you the real small twinkle though that we had on before. So hold on a second. Let me turn the light on so I can vlog while I'm showing you this. Hi everybody. It's 10 o'clock at night. And I have to climb behind the Christmas tree to try to get the right setting here. That's a really fast twinkle. You can probably see that's like the strobe effect. Let's see what this one is. I think this is the really slow one. Anyway, I just took my Lexapro. I like to take it before I go to bed. I think it does best that way. And I had to take my Klonopin early today because I was feeling like out of control. Let me show you this real quick. I don't know if you can totally... Okay. Well, it's not supposed to go completely out. Anyway, it's got like 8 settings and it's really cool. So, anyway, yeah. That's for you, girl. Let me tell you about my day. I'm trying to organize my thoughts before I start yapping. I've always had trouble getting up in the morning. You guys have known that. This medication makes it even harder to get up in the morning. And so stayed up till almost midnight last night, and I didn't get up until almost 10. Now, Madison gets up and she'll wake me up, and then she'll leave my door open and stuff, and she'll sit out here in the living room and watch TV, and she'll ask me if she could have a snack or something. I let her have some graham crackers, or I get up and give her some dry cereal and then go back to sleep. And then the baby, she usually wakes up about 8:30 or 9, and then she'll just lay in there and play with her toys. So anyway, sleeping that late is unacceptable. 9 is really pushing it, and I need to get in the habit of being comfortable getting up at 7:30, no matter how bad I hate it, because I have to take Madison to school, starting again on Monday. So that's how my morning started, and as I told you yesterday, it's my time of the month, which I didn't really think was affecting my mood or anything, but today I was very short-tempered, very frustrated. My patience was like nada, and I don't know whether it's my medication, my period, the recent change because of the deployment, just the stress of having the kids home all day with me, you know, because Madison's not in school or anything, or a combination of all the above. And I don't know, like, if all this cleaning and organizing, if that's my way of dealing with anxiety that's there, or if I'm motivated. See, that's the trouble with having anxiety, is that you never really know what the motives are. Like, you don't know really how to distinguish excitement from anxiety, or like motivation from like mania, you know, like nervous energy from like truly energetic motivation, you know what I mean? So in that case, it's just a matter of your frame of mind, what you want to believe it is kind of what it ends up being. But I've been just trying to look at it as a constructive way for me to keep myself busy during the day. I'm still struggling with getting up, dressing up, and showing up, which I've got to kind of make my mantra, and my mom was telling me, when she was here, and I was like, that is so true, that I just need to get up, dress up, and show up. Because as long as I'm just kind of like waking up whenever I feel like it and like hanging out in the same old clothes, morning, noon, and night, I'm not going to want to get out of the house or do anything, So I've been in this habit since, Madison was born. When you're a stay-at-home mom, it's easy to get in that habit. And it's still important for me to take care of my hygiene, even though Brian's not here. And so these are all things that, I need to be working on. But I didn't do it today. So I talked about doing a purge of the house and the unhealthy things in the house, and today was an absolute, total, one hell of a fail in that regard. Like, I was trying to eat the candy so it wouldn't be there tomorrow, and I ended up eating a sickening amount of chocolate. And then ordered pizza for dinner. I didn't weigh myself today, and I know that the chocolate, the caffeine, and the sugar did not help my attitude today. It didn't help my anxiety. I need patience now with my children more than ever, and the last thing that I need is to be doing anything to up my agitation level, and I don't know if I intentionally self-sabotaged myself somehow, or if I was just like, I'm on my period, I just want chocolate, I'm depressed because my husband's gone, yada yada yada. But anyway, yeah, I totally ate like crapola today. And, I'm hoping to do better tomorrow. I just did the same thing today as I've kind of been doing for the last few days, and that is just cleaning. Not really a lot of cleaning, just a lot of organizing, a lot of moving things around, a lot of throwing things away, stuff like that. So, which is great. It needed done. It's like spring cleaning around here in the winter. And like I told you yesterday, that's mostly just because, well, I don't know why it's mostly just because, but part of me feels like it's because I don't have any constraints on myself. Like, I can totally be in the middle of it for a week and not have to answer to anybody about it, or not have to apologize about it, or feel anxious because I'm afraid that he thinks that the house is a mess and he can't find anything, or you know what I mean? I have not been to therapy all week because my social worker has been on vacation, so I don't have an appointment with her until next week. And then I think my doctor's appointment with my psychiatrist is next week also. And I'm going to talk to him about possibly increasing my dosage of the Lexapro, which I've been trying to research online because I'm on 10 milligrams right now, which I started out at 5 because I'm pretty sensitive to medication. I just think that it could be better, and especially with the circumstances that I'm under right now. Some people can take deployments, no problem. They're independent, kind of strong women, and not that I'm not, but I just haven't found that part of myself yet. And, this is really, really, really tough for me. And my children are very what's the word I'm looking for? High maintenance. Hard to handle by me. Somebody else might be able to handle them perfectly, but whatever parenting skill I have, sometimes seems to not do the trick, but I do the best that I can. But anyway, you know, having them two by myself, it obviously causes me a lot of stress and agitation and, you know, all that. That's really my biggest problem, is just finding a way to cope with being a mom. And I never ever thought that being a stay-at-home mom would be so incredibly emotionally and mentally taxing. It never even crossed my mind. I knew it would be a little bit. I knew that there would be kind of lots to do, but I don't know. It's just, it's really, really hard for me. So I'm hoping that, I mean, I know that my doctor, you know, will probably agree with me and up my dosage, and I'm just really hoping that the side effects won't be too bad. I can definitely say that it's helped my anxiety overall. It's helped my kind of depressive emotional stability. Like, I'm really feeling a whole lot less hopeless. I am feeling a bit stronger than I was, you know, from my lowest point. I haven't cried at all. I told you, I can't cry, so, I mean, that's probably better. In a way, it makes me feel kind of bad that the love of my life left and I didn't shed a tear, and normally I would have been bawling my eyes out, but I know that overall it's better for me that I'm not. And also, when I used to have anxiety, like, I would have, like, a thought, and I would just, like, feel this plunge, like, pit in my stomach, like, I just feel like my stomach was sinking, and then I would, like, start all this anxious feelings, and that's not really happening anymore. But again, I am taking Klonopin also, but I usually only take one of those at night, and it's only 0.5 milligrams. I think that helps me sleep. What other effects it's having on my anxiety or whatever, I don't know. But like I said earlier, I took one earlier today at 3 o'clock because, of course, I mean, all that chocolate, all that sugar, all that caffeine, all the angst that I was letting myself feel with the stress of the kids and everything, you know, it just built up to a head, and I just felt like I just needed something to take the edge off. My prescription is to take 2 a day, but he told me to take it, you know, take one before bed and then the other one only if I need it, and I needed it. So I feel like it did help from there, but it definitely doesn't, I mean, at that dosage, I don't know what it does, higher dosages or whatever. I've never taken more than one at a time, but, you know, it doesn't make you feel high or anything like that. It just, you know, makes you feel less anxious. And I did feel anxious, but more than that, I just felt like really, 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 really on edge. You know, like anything was like going to like make me like super duper frustrated and like make me want to yell, you know. And I just really, really try not to raise my voice at my kids because they are still so little, you know, 5 and 2, and I guess because they're so smart and they talk to me like, well, the 5-year-old mostly talks to me like she knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard for me to say, you know, just because she can say certain things doesn't mean she really understands, you know. So I can't talk to her and expect her to understand me like a 20-year-old, you know. She's 5. So it gets frustrating in that way. Anywho, guess you all are like my therapist this week. You get to hear me unload. So I guess just to end out the night, talk about Brian a little bit and show you around just a little bit. I've talked to Brian every day, either through text, email, telephone calls, and today we got to Skype for the first time, so that was really great. We had a little bit of difficulties, but it was nice just to see him, and he's finally on his way to his final destination. In fact, he's 9 hours ahead right now, so he should actually already be there and probably be, I don't know, getting up soon. I'm not sure. So he's doing good. He's already got a list for his first care package that he wants sent as soon as he gets an address. But I wanted to show you guys this real quick. I showed you this yesterday and it was completely empty, so I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I've done in here. These are all like the little books and stuff for the kids, like, you know, worksheets to tear out, like for letters, and I've got a little magnet book right here. Like different ideas for things to play, fun things to do, the busy book that just gives you ideas on like stuff to do with the kids. This is all your baby can read stuff, or your baby can read, my baby can read, whatever. Camera stuff up there. And then I had to lower this shelf so that these books could fit in here, so then I was left with these little tiny things, and I was like, what am I going to put there? And I had these two little plastic bins, and I was like, oh my gosh, perfect! So in here I've got flashcard, and the rest is all stickers. And then in here I've got some Play-Doh and accessories. And then down here is just kind of open game for now. This is dog stuff. I gotta find someplace else to put it. And these are the deployment books that I showed you guys yesterday. So that's all tentative. Don't know if I'm gonna keep it there. I've just been like trying to gather stuff to take to the Aaron's attic next week to give away. Just really just feeling like I'm doing a purge of the house, and it's feeling really good, but I do kind of want to get something done so I can feel that sense of fulfillment or whatever. And there's my whole sink full of dishes and my empty dishwasher, and no, I'm not loading it tonight. So that's about it tonight, you guys. Thanks for watching again. Thanks for listening. I'm really going to try to get up, dress up, and show up tomorrow. And if you have trouble with that, I hope that you will too. And I am going to do my best to at least get to the grocery store tomorrow. And that's what's on my agenda. So, hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve, great New Year, and just for fun, since you'll be seeing this on New Year's Eve, please comment below. Well, if you watch the video as soon as I upload it, please comment below if you have any New Year's resolutions or any questions or comments about anything else. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.